Dude, that's a dope looking arm. Do you think if you got into an arm wrestling contest with somebody, do you think they call you out for cheating? Because, robotic arm? Anyway, let's crack with people. This is Anansi here, and welcome back to Sudeki. In this one, we're going to play as Elko and Buki. And Buki, her special ability is to climb walls. Pull this down. Here we go. So yeah, we're going to be making use of Buki's ability to climb up walls. And as you can already tell, that means that there's a lot of backtracking we have to do in the world now. And yes, these are our final two characters for the story. Our final two gameplay styles, anyway. And an Orb of Might. And since we have to use Buki to get it, let's go ahead and give... Sorry about that, I had to handle a thing real fast. But yeah, no, we're going to go ahead and handle what we get, an Orb of Might, I believe, right? An Orb of Might. So let's go ahead and give it to Buki. Does she have any? No, we don't have anything, but we do have a couple of new tricks for these characters. She has Buki has a Spirit Wind, summons the spirit of the ego to regenerate all party members during combat, and Storm Kick. Basically, delivers spinning kick to enemies around her. Control her using the left thumbstick. This is basically Buki's equivalent to Tao's Blade Dance, and Spirit Wind pretty much gives the party ability to regenerate. Elko has Cybernetica, fires a volley of explosive pulse charges in a wide arc in front of him, and Plasmatica fires a supercharged bolt of energy that sears all in its path. So basically a straight shot. We're going to get to a lot of stuff, but I'm going to let you know right now, some of Elko's abilities are utterly broken in this game. And when we are able to get them, I'm going to be showing us off with malicious intent. Alright, come on, Buki. Okay. Oh, thought the game froze for a second there, not gonna lie. Scared the mess out of me. Scared the absolute loving mess out of me. I'll let Emerald Panacea. You can only hold 5 of these Panaceas at a time, so use them wisely. This is the... Oh, that's right, this is the Ego Chamber, so this is a Shrine of Olympitas. This is a chamber dedicated to her. I believe that hole in the wall is where we came out of, and no, you cannot go back into it, so we're going to go through here. Kick this open, grab that. Kick this open, grab that. So now we get to use some healing appointments since, we are very much full on it. Man, that guy's seen better days. Thought I could check that. No, I'm going to open this. Mural Chamber. Now, let's get into Buki and Elko. But first things first, let's go ahead and get Elko's AI set up. To defend. Buki's ability is she can let people catch hands. She channels her inner predator to pretty much mess up anybody that gets in her way. The one thing about Buki's fighting style is that you think she'd have a faster animation than Tao, but she doesn't actually. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I play this game, I usually either play as Tao, Buki, or Elko. No, that's I bet. Either Buki or Ailish, if I have the ability to. It wasn't until like my 3rd or 4th playthrough that I fully appreciated Elko and Tao for their abilities. Well, before we get to it, let's go ahead and get into their weapons and armor. Kalamarka. A standard strength weapon that has a good chance of causing critical damage. Buki is one of the few warriors trained in the Way of the Claw, and she is very skilled with this set. Unfortunately, many Sudeki warriors now use weapons similar to those used by the Illumina Guard. So basically, she's using a classic Sudeki weapon, but more and more people, more and more of our tribe are using weapons from the Illumina. And Elko's ability, well, Elko can bust a cap in someone's ass if he really feels like it. With his Photon Phaser, a rapid-firing pistol that deals a small amount of damage with each shot. Made from lightweight but durable alloys, this firearm is ahead of its time. It is almost ready for field testing, where it soon might become a weapon for the Illumina army. And the Ion Fluxinator. That definitely sounds like something came up, a name devised by a 5-year-old. Fires a high-powered energy bolt that penetrates opponents. Takes a while to reload after each shot. The Ion Fluxinator was derived from transcendentine research that proved excited ion particles, when fed into a powerful magnetic field, create blasts of pure energy capable of ripping through anything. Basically, Elko has a 9 and a railgun. These are very good weapons, and we'll get around to them eventually. Prototype shield. This first generation personal shield is a pet project of Elko's. And for Buki, tribal hide. Fine soft leather is used in this armor. It offers broader protection, but allows a freedom of movement that aids the Sudeki combat style. So, yeah. That's basically it. And Buki, you might notice that her portrait and her model don't 100% line up. Buki's character design has a very interesting history, which we'll go through as need be, but it's safe to say that Buki and Elko are probably two of the last characters that were, worked on for the story. And it definitely shows in the later game. Shrine of Mo. Uh-oh. So now that we've had these spiders catch these hands, let's bust a cap in some blue spider ass. Oh my bad, it's not a 9, it's a revolver. I mean, look at that design and tell me it's anything else. Anyway, let's do Cybernetica. Does a good amount of damage too, doesn't it? So we'll be showing off Buki's abilities pretty soon here. Anyway, let's use Elko's railgun. You pretty much get one shot with it, but it's one of the few firearms that makes enemies explode. Now, I'm gonna let you guys know up front, we could have gotten, well, no, we actually couldn't have gotten, I'll take that back. In Camo Shop, there are 2 weapons for Buki and Elko that we did not get. One is a poison weapon, and the other one causes weaken. And it's an Elko weapon. Basically, how it works is that weaken makes it where you do half damage. Oh, now we get to Elko's field gimmick. He is Rocket Man. And this is your tutorial to kind of get you used to that idea. I'm gonna land right here. Now you can land down low in the lower areas if you don't time yourself right. Oh, in the bottom left corner there you see Elko's little meter. These layers are just basically there to help you reset if you mess up. And you can actually do this in one circle. I just wanted to stop and show how this works out. But Elko's rocket runs off magical energy, and this Eastern Dragon Door has been unlocked. So now we can go to the go to the chamber for Levius, the dragon. But yeah, no, Elko's gimmick is that he can fly around certain areas. And we've already seen one area in this temple that we could use Elko's ability in, but we're not going to get to it now on this run through. But yeah, no, how Weaken works is that it makes it where enemies do half damage. So let's go ahead and... Ooh, we got an eagle chest here. Pop this thing open.
It seems we are blessed.
Overpower. We'll save that one, since, you know, anyone can pretty much get it. And we're at us. We got another save point. Nice. And yeah, no, the let's go through here. Let's go through here, yeah. Hall of Warriors. And here we go. These must be the Arcanites that we were told so much about. The Arcanites are... How would I put this? They're an annoying enemy. They have the ability to cast Weaken and Curse on you. I think I have... I need an Emerald Panacea, and I need a Blazing Panacea. Okay. Which curse both Weaken and Curse. I forgot about that. Well, now we have this. Let's go ahead and show this off.
The spirit's guide is going to us. Breathe deep, my friends.
So now we can regenerate. I'll just go ahead and pop a healing ointment real fast. You want to go after these guys first, because there are, much like the Achlorians, there are 3 types of Arcanites. The red ones are your basic foot soldiers. They just do basic attacks. That's all there is to it. The light blue ones are your ranged ones, but they're also your debuff guys. Got a level. Nice. They will be your biggest headache, trust me on this, because all the Arcanites can teleport. Let's see what's in here. If I'm correct, this should be
Praise to the gods.
a weapon for Buki, Shaliza. Now right now, this is 10 and 15. This is pretty much Buki's equivalent to Mojo. It's a high strength weapon with low crit. A powerful set of claws with more room for upgrades but little chance of causing critical hits. The Shadani claimed that this set of ancient claws was given to them by Mo the Great Cat to ward off great evil. The fire within them is said to burn as bright and hard as Mo's anger. So we're going to go ahead and use these. Not bad weapons, and I think they go very well with Buki's current design and outfit. But yeah, no, the Arcanites can be some of the more annoying enemies in the game, just for the sheer fact that the blue Arcanites. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and show this off in the Dragon Chamber now. Let's go ahead and show off some of these. Let's go down a little bit. We've got an Impaler Spider, melee. This one's immune to poison, slow, and stun. So it really should not have used the Hucket's Fate for this. So it was actually good to knock this one out. You want to use range attacks on this spider. This is your melee spider. Then your glue spider, ranged, immune to poison and slow. Use melee attacks. And there's an Arcanite Raider. And your Arcanite Warlock. The Warlocks are the ones you want to go for as soon as possible. The door has locked behind you. Well, we know we need Elko for this. So let's fall down here first. And witness Elko's box opening animation. He's gonna bash open with his golden left hand. Elko also has probably one of the weirdest run cycles, and that's probably one of the weirdest walk cycles and run cycles in the game. You think he was batting for the other team, but he's very clearly married. What can I say? He's eccentric. One more thing to also note about Elko's ability to fly is that it is very much predicated on what the room or the area specifically requires. Like for this instance, I know I'm dropping down a lot to break these things open and get supplies, but there's a very high likelihood, a very, very high likelihood that, no, not high likelihood, my bad. You're going to come to some areas, right, that you'll have the jet bar fill up very, very slowly, like ridiculously so. And as a result, that means Elko can carry a lot of fuel. He can keep his jet thruster going for a very long time. But, there's a big but here. There are some instances where the thruster fills up very quickly, and as a result, you only have very limited time to use it. So yeah, that's how this framework pans out. Anyway, the gimmick of this room is that we have to use Buki and Elko's character-specific field abilities to solve a switch puzzle, which we need both of them to stand on a switch, on a light switch to activate a door. And that's basically it. It's not that complicated. And then get off this right here and step on this. And now we are back to Tal in Ailish, which we will deal with. Well, first things first, you want to crack these open, and then we're going to backtrack a little bit. Oh wow, those glue spiders, they really do not mess around. The web will mess you up. I think we want to run back here a split second, because if I'm correct, and I hope I am, we're back inside the essence chamber, so we could come back to do this if we really wanted to. Yeah, we're going to head back and we're going to save, and then we're going to call it a part here, assuming the doors aren't locked below, which I think they might be. Kind of breaks the tension, I know, but I want to at least show that you can come back to grab this incense if you accidentally triggered the cutscene beforehand. So at least that way you know you're not locked out of it. I believe you go through here, and there should be a save point right up here. Am I correct? Okay, no, that's to there. And this is to here. Alright, so we're going to call it a part here. I've been Anansi, you've been amazing. I will catch you later. Deuces!